there might be a few sides keeping a close eye on him as we get set for a start in this final term. It is a one-goal ball game. Essendon leading Coburg here at Piranha Park as the ball goes straight up in the air. Goodwin was just pushed out of it by Jamar, and first use and first clearance for the Bombers as they look to head forward. Dobson, ball fisted away from him into the path of Allen for Coburg, who just kicks out into open space. There's no one there. The umpire says that is deliberate, and it'll be a turnover. The ball to come back to Heppel.
Aaron Heppel, we just spoke of him. What an impact he's having. Goes inboard. Ashby, hand pass off to Edwards. Another one we spoke of at three-quarter time. Sean Edwards, a high ball. Something's gone on with the PA system here at Coburg City Oval. Inside 50. And Ryan was there to cut it off for Coburg. Got some
We're getting ready
tape
for
around his head there.
Getting ready for the presentations. There'll be a presentation after this.
A bit premature, you would think, Peter Mercado.
Well, they're just testing it. They're just testing it.
Could have done it at three-quarter time, perhaps. McAvoy up towards half forward. Maybe Jermaine said, no, I need my full attention on the players as we go inside 50 here. Hill, hand pass inboard. It's with Couchy. He got rushed off his kick. A good mark, though. He's taken sort of north of the goal square. Shot on goal is coming up. I think that's Unan, who's been rather impressive today for Coburg. He can level the scores early in the final term. Only played a minute. This game has actually had a fair chunk of it with no leader. It's sort of been goal for goal all day today. A lot of that third term was with the scores level. Now only a minute and a half into the final term. Daniel Unan, if he kicks straight here, we're back level again. Comes in. And it's 9-5-59 apiece at Coburg City Oval. Daniel Unan kicks his second goal of the game.
Well, he's got the job done there, Unan. Been pretty good, just bobbed up in patches. Hasn't been as prolific as what we've seen from him previous matches. But again, the scores are level. Only 2 minutes into this final quarter and still up for grabs. There will be a best on ground medal between these two teams, the Strathmore Community Bank medal, and a presentation, I'm sure, for the Breast Cancer Network will also feature today. That's why they're wearing pink, the Lions, as Johns gets the handball back from Useful. Just fumbled at the crucial moment, Johns, and now lost a handle on it. Comma brought down. Useful going back in there again. Just still inside the centre square here. Coburg look to push forward, up towards half forward. Players come out to meet the footy. McAvoy may have been taken off, but he's forced to lay the tackle now. And the umpire says throw it up. Just into attack here for Coburg. This ball's thrown up. Goodwin got the tap down. Johns working hard, putting the ball inside the 50. Beats the initial pack. Well done there by Freezer. Got it to Heppel, Ashby, Edwards. They've worked this out nicely. Michael, the last link in the chain, puts a high up and under kick. Dobson has to go. Did well to affect the sport, but there's plenty of lines around the ball. Thomas off a step to the top of the goal square. And Featherston takes the mark. And Leck, chance to put the Lions in front. This swirling breeze. Held up. And Featherston in the right position at the top of the goal square. And Sammy Michael just pacing to himself, backwards and forwards. In comes Featherston. The breeze picks up. Leck kicks the goal. Third for today for Leck Featherston. Lions are in front by a goal.
Around the ground raffle. If you have a ticket, orange.
They are Peter Mercado. They're the first to get to 10 goals as well here today.
10-5-65 to Essendon 9-5-59.
Third prize, orange ticket, A29.
We'll just keep you not. Did you buy a raffle ticket?
Fourth prize is a green ticket, F68.
No, I didn't see the raffle sellers around. They didn't come up here.
C73.
No,
Please head into the social club to collect your prize. Thank you for
we must be right next to the speakers.
We are.
That's drowning us out.
Thank you very much. Well, there used to be a time here that they used to have a lion that roared every time, and unfortunately the lion had a few health problems. I think has been put out of its misery.
Wasn't being fed.
Died of old age. 10-5-65 to 9-5-59 the score line, and we'll do it all again with the bounce. 4.5 minutes gone. Final term. Coburg in front.
It is going to be Jamar. A bit of half-hearted attempt at the ball. Didn't win it. Inside 50 go. Coburg again. Merlot was a man that sent it in there. Hill's got plenty of work to do up against Ashby. There's a lot of bodies on top of that ball, and it will be a ball up, sort of just at the top of the 50 here for Coburg, up by a kick. Searching for their first win of the 2016 season at the Lions. Now standalone Coburg Lions, of course, formerly the Coburg Tigers, in alignment with Richmond. The ball's in the middle of the ground as we speak. It was just sort of sharked out by Eads. Kick, interrupted by his own teammate. Didn't go far. That was Hams who got in the way. Edwards gets a wobbler out of the danger zone. The kick is cut off, though. It's a Coburg ball. Poser goes inside 50 to the one-on-one. Michael up against Featherston. It goes out of play. Boundary throw in right forward pocket for Coburg. Maybe the Harding straight end, perhaps not the scoring end now. A lot of this second half has been played Bell straight end of the ground. Umpire brings this in. 10-5 plays 9-5. Kovacevic in the ruck up against J-Mar. It came off some hands. Bombers do clear it out. It's already on centre wing. Dobson, one-on-one there with Ryan. He just got beaten to the ball there, Dobson, by Ryan on that occasion. And now it's in Keenan Posar's hands. Blair, high ball half forward. All Essendon. Ashby there to take the mark for the Bombers, and they can rebuild this one off half back. In the sunshine. To Heppel. Slow build for the Bombers. Plenty of time to work their way back into this one. It's only a kick, but it's a really low-scoring game. Goals are really hard to come by in this second half. Heppel ran himself into a fair bit of danger. Goodwin forced a turnover. Couchy, wobbling ball out of bounds on the full. Essendon get it back last line of the fence as soon as Jason Ashby gets it back into his hands.
He will. He's got to go and get the footy, though. It's gone over the fence, so he gets one out of the bag at the back. Nope, doesn't like that. So go and get one that's thrown back over the fence. A goal in it. 10-5 plays 9-5. As Ashby looks to go short. And the Bombers just looking to get something going. As the kick goes high from Gleeson. Standing up there, Langford. They've got outliers here, but a very open forward 50, the Bombers. As this kick goes over the top, go and fetch that. Ryan's got a bit of work to do. Grimley comes in and takes the mark with the flight of the ball. Excellent chip over the top into space. A couple of players wrestling here just in front of us too. Keep an eye on that, Adam. This is going on right inside the 50. They'd want to be careful. Yesterneeds is one of those players.
Linton the other.
And Linton the other one. That breaks up the umpire on the scene. I'm saying, come on, boys, don't need any of that. Sam Grimley, though, 2 goals today already. Chance to level the scores again. In he comes, 45 outs. Kick on the way, held up, but it's a goal. He's got there. Grimley has got his third, and we're at 10-5, 65 again. Both teams level. We've got 8 minutes in this final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio.
Probably won't be the catalyst to break this game open. It just hasn't done so all day. There's no sign of it happening just yet.
Oh, and the push and shove continuing over here. And a free kick, Nuon being sucked in.
There are 2 umpires right there too.
Yep, and Goodwin, they've been going at it. And there's been little spot fires just breaking out. Oh, the tension. It means that it's a free kick.
For Coburg.
And it is a Coburg free kick in the middle, Adam.
Featherston's going to take it. And he's going to go straight down the middle. Another whistle.
There's a report? No, what's the umpire doing here?
It's a card.
It's a red card.
New one's been sent off the ground, Peter Mercado.
Wow. We haven't seen one of those for quite some time, but something happened there. We were watching the goal going through.
It was with Tommy Goodwin and Coburg Ruckman. So this means Essendon is down a man.
Well, down 2 because Ferry came from the ground in the opening quarter.
Yeah, but new one can't be replaced if it's a red card. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, so that's 17 on 18.
Well, Ferry's not playing either. So they're down a couple of men.
All right. Well,
down a couple of rotations anyway.
Featherston is going to send Coburg inside 50. Bit of drama here at Coburg City Oval. Scores are level, by the way. All 3 results are in play. It's trickling towards the square. It might have gone all the way. It has. Something out of nothing for the Lions. And they're back in front. 11-5. 71 plays 10-5, 65. What a bizarre couple of minutes.
Well, yeah, well, it's hard to see. I mean, the umpire, as you say, Adam, with that red card, was in the right position. Absolute right position. Was right in front of the umpire. If you're going to cause some trouble,
There were two there, in fact.
I
There were
wouldn't be
two
doing
field
it like
umpires
that.
right there. Yeah.
But it's Keenan Pozo kicked the goal. That's his first for today. Goodness me. Okay, so we've had everything in this final quarter.
It's only 9 minutes old too.
Coburg are back in front by a goal.
Mm.
What a finish we've got coming up here, as this will be rebounced outside the circles. Gee, been a while since we've seen a red card in this competition. As it's thrown up, and the clearance goes the way of the Bombers. A long ball inside 50 over the head there of Grimley. It falls to the back in a dangerous position. Oh, nicely done. Handball over the top. Eagles stream into goal. This time he'll kick the one that he should have before three-quarter time. Well done, Dobson. The handball over the top. And Yesterdeen gets the reply. He's got his second for today and scores a level again. 11-5, 71 apiece. Here on Essendon VFL Radio, 11 gone in this final term.
What
do you make of all of this?
I don't know what to make. I know it's our job to make something of it, Peter Mercado, but it's rather difficult at the moment. We've had a send-off, had two quick goals in succession in what has been a very slow, contested game of football. Suddenly, it is threatening to break open. Yesterdeen has been very good today. He's been thereabouts, gets on the scoreboard again. I reckon the first goal of the game, Peter Mercado, and now he's kicked his second.
Gee
And we're back
whiz.
in the middle with a level ball game.
What a contest.
This is one of the more interesting games of VFL football we've seen in quite some time. Back in the middle, secondary ball up. As things seems to have just settled down a bit now. 11.5 gone, final term. Ball slapped forward for the Bombers out the back. Ryan, quick boot, high ball on the wing. Merritt's leading the foot race to chase it down. It bounced in front of him. Will it go out of play before he gets there? No, or maybe so. I reckon he got it in play, but Menson took it out in the end and he couldn't get his hand pass out to Gleeson. Boundary throw in out of side. It's going to be Kovacevic up against Jamar in the ruck. 11-5, 71 apiece. A lot of this second half has had the scores level. It's been remarkable. Anyone's game of football. Final game of round 6 in the VFL is a high ball off the boot of Morgan. Got fisted away by Hams. Up for grabs. Kovacevic later tackle. And I think it's going to be a ball up. Hams and Wallace all involved there for the Bombers. Ball up back inside the centre square. A bit of a hush now over Coburg City Oval. A lot of tension building. This is going to be a big, big finish. As the Bombers look to clear, and they will. A dribbling ball towards half forward. Ryan's a loose man back there for Coburg. Gets it. Kicks it to Hunt. Out of wing in front of Laguta. Gets around Laguta. He slipped over. Hunt did well. Back inside 50 for the Lions. Out the back. A good mark is taken there by Freezer.
Yeah, did really well. Freezer, third man up in the contest. He wants to go across the ground. This is okay to Gleeson, who, as Adam pointed out, the best players on the ground for the Bombers today. He's done his chances of a recall. No harm whatsoever. He goes short, has it. Not sure where to go. Still inside defensive 50. Called to play on. So just go short to Merritt. Lead is honoured. And they still haven't exited the 50 yet, the Bombers. Now they will. With a kick across the ground. Looking for Heppel. Can he keep it in? Oh, I think he did. Yes. Good mark. Got the jukes up. Did really well there. Oh, and he's kicked into the middle of the ground. He's going to be turned over. Thomas swoops onto the footy. Brought down the tackle. Still got the handball away. Ryan is there. Handball across. Iacobaccio. Flying shot from 50. Long ball all the way to the goal square. It's going to be marked. It's going to be marked. Ashby was outpointed. And that ball was moved so quickly. And it was Heppel, unfortunately, with the error. And McAvoy will line up and have the shot. He's only 20 metres out, if that, and plenty of goal face to look at pretty much directly in front. The chance to put Coburg in front again. 14 minutes gone in this final term. Peter McAvoy's kicked 2 goals today for Coburg. Big kick this one. Steps in now. Put Coburg back in front. Kick is a goal. He snuck it in. 12-5-77, playing 11-5-71. 24 and a half gone in this final term here on Essendon VFL Radio.
Yeah, it just seems as though Coburg is one step ahead of Essendon at the moment. Every time the Bombers do get it level, it's Coburg that get the reply. McAvoy's been one of their stars up forward today. He's now the third Coburg player on the ground to have 3 goals to his name. Josh Couchy, Leck Featherston, the other 2. They've only actually had 5 goal kickers for the day, Coburg. Essendon, on the other hand, have had 8. Back in the middle. And Goodwin slapped it down. Inside 50 they go again. This time John sent it high to the square. Big Leck went up, didn't bring it down at the full hill. Snap was sort of interrupted there by a tackle. And Essendon will try and work this out. Freezer got the last touch on it. It goes out of bounds off hands. Boundary throw in right forward pocket for Coburg.
So just to repeat for the Bombers, Gashnuon has been red carded in this last quarter. I'm not sure entirely what the incident was. Bit of push and shove with Tom Goodwin. And James Ferry hasn't reappeared after midway through the opening quarter. He went down with an injury. Maybe to his knee. We hope he's okay.
Trying to work this out, he's Langford. Got the handball out, and now it's Gleeson one way then the other, who's taking on Couchy. And it's been called deliberate. He ran the ball over the line. The pressure was coming from Couchy. He just stepped one way then the other and just stepped out of bounds. Umpire deemed that as deliberate, out of bounds, and now a shot on goal coming up for Josh Couchy. And if he does kick this, indeed, looking into the sun, tucked up against the boundary line, right forward pocket in front of the scoreboard. If he does kick it, he becomes a leading goal kicker on the ground. And it could well be a dagger in the heart for the Bombers. In a low-scoring, tight affair, he has missed the lot. It remains an even 6 points at Coburg City Oval.
Why not? Why not? Let's just keep it tight. This could be a draw.
It seems to have been locked into this Coburg forward half, though, for the last 5 minutes or so.
It could be a draw. Long ball outside the 50. Big pack of players. And again, Coburg with an opportunity. John's going around the body. It's a high ball into the pocket. Oh, McNeese, it bounced off his chest and over the boundary line. We'll have it thrown in. 16 and a half gone in this final term. Coburg lead by a goal. 77 plays 71. Entertaining contest. Bright sunshine. Coburg City Oval, ball thrown back in. Michael going into the ruck, just paddling the ball forward. Hams leading in the race for it. Boundary line wins out again. And Liam Hunt couldn't keep it in for Coburg. 17 minutes gone, time ticking down. The looks of things at the moment, there have been a few goals in this quarter. So we'll go close to the 30 minutes. Grabbed out of the ruck by Featherston, just threw it on the boots and a mark. It's Hill who's taken it. And he'll line up and have a shot. He's only 20 metres out directly in front.
The goal makes his heart for Essendon. It really does.
To come from 2 goals down will be tricky. Not insurmountable though. 17 and a half gone. Dion Hill steps in, kicks, a goal. First for today for Dion Hill. 2-goal ball game. Lions leading, getting the job done. We'll move on to 13-5-83, playing 11-5-71. 18 minutes gone in this final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio. So they'll need 3 straight kicks here to win the Bombers. Or 2 goals and a point. And they're down by 2 goals. They need the next one.
2 straight kicks aren't enough now for the Bombers. They need to do a bit more than that to deny Coburg their first win of the season. Of course, they do get 2 goals and that's it. We have a draw.
There's still a bit of time.
I do believe it will be the first of the year in the VFL, Peter Mercado. It would be. Back live here at Coburg City Oval. Sun shining yet again on a rather beautiful mid to late May day as the ball just trickles out to Ashby out the back of the contest. Union claimed him. Ashby held onto it for a long time. Coughed it up. Usel got it back for Coburg. Hand pass came out. Now Johns ran into some trouble holding the ball. Free kick Essendon. Time to go.
Well done, heavy side.
It's time to go for the Bombers. There's nothing happening inside 50 though. Sam Michaels drifted down there though. High ball, right football inside 50. Just lobbed it into an empty space. It was claimed by Blair. Hand pass over the top to Staples. He gets it moving. Ryan, right football to clear out. And Coburg now out of the danger zone and in the safe hands of Lockie Johns. Right half back.
Taking his time, Lockie Johns, as he kicks up the line. Well, player trying to go one-handed out there. This is not going to work at this stage. Eads doing really well. Found McNeese. Little chipping ball back. Now they've got it out again. The Bombers, McNeese again. Oh, he's dispossessed, taken to ground. And they're running through. Herculano kicking into the 50 and another mark. They've got it again and on board. Union, over his head. Herculano, the 23rd player, has taken the mark, and this will make it very difficult for the Bombers. 20 minutes gone into time on in this final term. The 23rd player, Michael Herculano, will step in and almost seal the contest, you would think. Already in front by 2 goals. He's taking plenty of time, despite only being 25 out. Directly in front. Kick on the way. He's got it. They're 3 goals in front now. Herculano with his first goal for today, the 23rd player. And they move on to 14-5-89, playing 11-5-71. Going to be tricky now for the Bombers. 20 minutes gone in this final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio.
Bombers are up against the clock. They're up against the team desperate for a win. Still winless in the Peter Jackson VFL. It's not looking great in terms of snatching victory now. That would be how to do it. They'd have to snatch it. It's in Coburg's hands at the moment.
Well, they're down a couple of rotations as well with the red card and the injury.
3 straight kicks in this one. That's as big as the lead has been pretty much all day. Back in the middle, back live, and a lot of bodies around this ball. Blair got a handball out. This is where Coburg are just getting the upper hand right now in the trenches. Quick kick by Edwards came off hands. It's inside 50 and up for grabs. It clean bowled Lehman. Grimley needed to pick it up. Got a little tap on. He was under pressure. Wallace, is he going to claim it? No, he left it for Edwards. He's claimed by Hunt. And one of Hunt's teammates out of bounds. Boundary throw in. And again, just Edwards not being allowed up by Blair. And he'll now leave it for the boundary umpire as we go back live. A lot of the locals here have just become a lot more vocal. A lot of them being the Coburg fans are excited because they're probably going to see their first win for the year. Time starting to run out for the Bombers, and it's not going to help when Ben Allen streams away for Coburg. Hand pass not great. Heavy side almost got in the way. Yakabaccio had some poise. Wanted to go back to Allen and then just kicked it straight into heavy side. Got it back. Allen has been very good today for Coburg. Hand pass out to Ryan. Goes down the line in the sunshine out of side, and there's no reason for Coburg to rush this one. Left foot ball inside 50, came off the boot of Shraven, went to the 2-on-1, it clean bowled everyone out the back was Freezer. Umpire said there was an illegal Shepherd. Essendon free kick. Left back pocket.
Well, time ticks down. What are we up to? 22 and a half minutes in the final quarter. Just got to get something going, the Bombers, and they've got to get something going quickly, but at the moment, speed is of the essence as they just work around the 50, defensive 50. Kick is going to come in short, and Dobson's come up the ground, takes the mark. Well, they need to get things going. There's got to be some sort of run, some sort of spark. I know they're tired, but hopefully Edwards can provide that as he runs, puts the ball under his arm, takes a bounce, and kicks up towards half forward. It's a very open forward 50 for Essendon. Ryan comes out to meet the ball, works it across to Hunt, who goes around his body onto a player in space. He finds McAvoy. McAvoy kicks further afield. The 23rd player, Herculano, couldn't complete the mark, and now the Bombers have some run. 23 and a half gone, out of bounds on the full is the end result. A couple of skill errors creeping in. Morgan put it out of bounds on the full, and Peter McAvoy to take the free kick on centre wing. Thinking of going across. In fact, he'll go backwards to Johns. Didn't take it. Took it on the half volley, but still had a heap of time. He goes all the way back to Ryan, all the way inside his defensive 50. And they'll switch to the other side of the ground. Running onto it and taking it is Lehman, who looks to exit the 50. Handball over the top is okay. Taken there by Madden, who kicks across the ground. And now they've got some time. And 50 metres. Shraven went to go on with it, and Heppel crept over the mark, and so Shraven will be in with in goal kicking range, and this will seal it if he kicks this one. 24 minutes gone. It's already 3 goals the margin, and 4 would be a step too far. So Shraven, chance to finish it off. for the Lions. They've been winless so far this season. Taking plenty of time, eating plenty of time off the clock. It's almost 25 minutes gone now in this final quarter. Very deliberate approach. Shraven comes in, 45 out, kick across the face, one behind. They hit 90, 14-6, 90, playing 11-5, 71, 25 gone. Final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio.
If anything, that was a handy point for Coburg. Even if the Bombers get a late flurry here, 3 straight goals aren't enough. They need a bit more than that. And they've mucked it up again here. It's Couchy getting the turnover. Handball came out to Union. Handball in hope for Linton. Didn't quite get to him. Heppel in there. Tried to release the ball, and he did in the end. Morgan. Hand pass to the skipper. Coughlin. Going to run onto it now. Probably kick goal to year in the second term. He goes around the body looking for Comma. Instead, he found Joel Madden. He goes inboard for Ryan. Tick, 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 tick for the Bombers. Time running out.
25 and a half gone.
Probably say it's over. Just trying to keep it alive as long as possible. Peter Mercado. High ball to half forward, but they just can't get it beyond centre at the moment. Essendon, Coburg have it. Hunt. It's been really good in the second half today, Hunt. And at some point it went out of play. Boundary throw in. Sun slowly beginning to set behind Bell Street here at, behind Sydney Road here at Coburg. Boundary throw in.
Been an 8-goal quarter. It should go 30 minutes. We've gone 26 now, Adam.
Guy brings this in, slapped inside 50 by Goodwin. Out the back was Gleeson, probably Essendon's best today. Goes in toward the middle of the ground. Lehman there for Coburg. He gets brought down. Good tackle by Comma. Not good enough to force a turnover though. They're inside 50 again. Madden just sent it in there again for the Lions. Out the back, Hill looking to dribble a goal, and the goalkeeper was there on the last line. And now it's going to be Coughlin releasing a teammate, and the Bombers will get it to centre wing. Eads has it. He goes inboard by hand. And a good kick inboard by Wallace.
It's an open 50 again for Grimley.
Yep, he's got it in centre square. Here's Sam Grimley. Puts it in toward the pocket. In the shades now of the actual grandstand we're in today. Peter Mercado. Goodwin was brought down. Cries of ball.
Yeah,
ball
it
up.
is.
It is going to be, in fact, a shot on goal.
It is holding the ball. He did bring it back in. That was the thing. And Goodwin was just sitting underneath it the whole time. He dragged it back in.
Jackson Merritt's in a rush here in case there's any chance at all of getting back into it. And this has to be a goal, and it has to be quick. Jackson Merritt, right foot ball is a point off the side of the boot. Back to 18 points, 27 and a half gone final term. It looks as though Coburg's going to get their first win of the 2016 Peter Jackson VFL season. The Bombers will go to 3-3.
So Ryan needs the ball back. The boundary umpire obliges. A little sort of rugby pass in the goal square. So just need to be clean here to finish off the game, Coburg, but Bombers just need to lock down. Ryan goes as far as possible, right into the middle of Piranha Park, and that's a good kick too. Finds Hunt, 2 kicks, they're inside the 50, ball over the top, here's an opportunity, Featherston, he wheels around, goes one way then the other, then kicks across the field, he spots his teammate nicely, and that forward combination working well. McAvoy takes the mark, and he'll take all the time in the world, 28 minutes gone, to have a shot at goal. The lead is 3 goals at the moment in favour of Coburg. Peter McAvoy lining up for goal number 4. And a chance to finish this off. He'll only be 25 metres out on the 45. Very kickable. As he comes in. Kick on the way from Peter McAvoy, and they all get to him. That's his 4th. Lions are going to get their first win for season 2016. It's been a little while coming, but they got the job done today, and well done to them as well. 15-6, 96 Coburg, 11-6, 72 is Essendon. As we wind down, 29 minutes gone in the final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio.
Good news, Bombers fans, is that, well, with Box Hill going down at Werribee today at Churnside Park, and this result here, the Bombers will remain 4th on the table tonight. So no change in ladder position from the start of the day for the Essendon Football Club. I suppose if there's anything good to come out of this one, that perhaps is it. other than some good signs from the likes of a Marty Gleeson and an Ashby, perhaps, as we are back live. Eads as well has been very good today. He's got the handball out on this occasion to send the Bombers inside 50. And, well, just losing it there was Ryan. Now Tom Wallace wrapped up with Usul. Ball up, right half forward.
Well, the Coburg fans up and about, aren't they, Adam? They've been waiting for this for
they have.
a little while. Some close losses.
They have. I feel the Bombers fans might have just gone for an early exit as well. Goodwin brought to ground. One's just started up his bike behind us. It's nice when things work out like that, isn't it, Peter?
Exactly. You've done well on that. Well done.
Shades are getting longer here at Coburg City Oval as Jamar went over his shoulder down the line with the kick there. Went Johns, and it goes out of play at the gates of respite. Boundary throw in. 15-6, 96 Coburg. They've kicked clear in this final term. 11-6, 72 Essendon. Well, scores have been level a lot today, but Coburg have just finished this game so well.
And it's still, Adam, no wind at all.
Yes, that's sort of been on again, off again, as well as Johns goes the switch. Coburg running this one out very well. It tends to happen when you can sniff victory as Shraven goes in toward the corridor and finds Dion Hill. Shot on goal coming up directly in front for the Lions. A goal here, and the margin will be 30 points, which is sort of a misrepresentation of how the game's played out today.
Yep, agree with that.
It's directly in front, and will kick from just inside 50.
Bombers, to be fair, down a couple. Gashnuon, red carded off the ground. He could be replaced in the rotations, but still. And the other player, James Ferry, went down midway through the opening quarter and didn't reappear. So, been a tough day for the Bombers.
Dion Hill out of the East Keilor Football Club in the local EDFL has a shot and misses. 15-7, 97 Coburg. Essendon 11-6, 72. Locals are getting restless. They just want to sing the song, I think.
I think that'll be happening, and the medals and trophies given out. As the kick goes outside the 50. Edwards overran it. And now they get another chance here. The Lions, quick kick, line up, icing on the cake. It's Merlot who's kicked it. Matthew Merlot gets his first goal. And that fellow who said ring the siren, come on, that's a touch premature if he was a Lions supporter. 32 minutes gone. And this one is done and dusted. The Essendon side stranded on 11-6, 72. 2 goals, 1 for the quarter. And the Lions, though, 16-7, 103. They've cracked the ton, and we've cracked 30 minutes, 32 gone in this final quarter on Essendon VFL Radio.
Yeah, it's the longest quarter of the game, this one. And to be honest, it's probably Essendon and their fans that probably want the siren to go now.
Oh no, I think we're about ready now.
If you're the home side, just sit back and enjoy it. First win of the year coming up for Coburg. Now standalone, a very young side as well in the VFL. Free kick out of the middle. Tommy Goodwin's been okay today. He was involved in that incident with Nuon that resulted in a red card for Nuon. Inside 50, go to Lions yet again in this final term. It's all Coburg. Hill is tangled up there with a couple of Bombers. Ashby, one of them. Umpire says, I'll ball up in the shades here. This quarter just keeps going and going and going. 33 minutes have ticked by now. A quick kick at goal is going to be into the behind post for a throw-in. 16-7, 103 Coburg. Essendon, 11-6, 72. Essendon VFL Radio.
33 minutes gone, not much time to go. As it's tossed in, it's going to be a win for Coburg today. Ball to the front. Coughlin down to Gleeson, who looks to switch play into the opposite back pocket and finds Ashby. So Ashby in the lengthening shadows at Piranha Park. Kicks to Michael, who takes the mark. The Coburg fans celebrating because they've registered their first win for the season. 16 goals, 7, 103 to the Bombers, 11-6, 72. And there's the Coburg song in the background.